Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading for August 2024. This is for Pisces and Pisces rising and Pisces moon. And if you are new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides to go a little deeper here so you can feel like you're getting a personal reading. Now, August is definitely going to be a very, very different month than July, June, May, the first 6 months of this year. And I even mentioned this in your 2024 forecast. We're going to start feeling a big shift in energies around this time. And there's a lot to unpack here. First, all the blue asterisks, the best aspects of the month. There's so many great aspects this month. Everything underlined in green, I really want you to pay attention to. These are going to be really strong aspects. August is going to feel like a roller coaster sometimes. It's going to feel really great. There's going to be this squeeze. It's going to feel really great again. When we hit mid-month, you may actually feel like you are in the car with a student driver. This is a month where you may feel a little bit of your patience tested. That is because Mercury goes retrograde, as you can see, as soon as we hit the ground running. Okay. As soon as we hit the ground, walking is more like it, maybe walking in circles. We have 3 other planets retrograde at this time. As you know, Saturn and Neptune in your sign. So Pisces, out of all the signs, you may really, really resonate with what's happening this month. You may be going through one of your biggest months. It may be a little testing for you, especially when we get to mid-month, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later, but just know that these are not all the aspects. There's a lot on the back, and not even all the aspects fit on this whiteboard briefcase thing, whatever it is. Now, the first thing I want you to do is imagine living in a high rise, living on the top floor in a penthouse. Of course, Pisces, you live there. You walk into the elevator. There's this adorable kid. You're like, oh, that kid's so adorable. And you see the kid has hit every single button in the elevator. Pisces, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to smile. You're going to give the biggest smile you've ever given in your entire life. You're going to think about the fact that you do live in a penthouse, that the fact elevators do exist, so you don't have to walk all those stairs. You're going to think about all the great things that are happening in your life and have that gratitude. That is what this month is going to be. When I say testing your patience, is going to be a month where you may feel like you are going to be practicing patience, especially because of these retrogrades. And when we get to mid-month, that's going to have a really big impact on you. But first, you see, we have an amazing new moon on Sunday, August 4th in Leo. This one's special. It's really, really, really nice. So set intentions is in your 6th house. That's everyday activities, routines. I would not be surprised if some of y'all think, considering what happened in July, if some of y'all feel a lot of these shifts already. You're entering this new phase in your life already, but you'll really feel it around this new moon. This is a special new moon. It's 13 degrees, very ambitious, goal-oriented. Jupiter and Mars, by the way, will be sextiling the sun and the moon. Excellent. Plant them seeds, set intentions. This is going to be strong. It's happening, Jupiter and Mars. We'll talk about that later too, because they're going to be very active mid-month in your 4th house. Remember, they're in Gemini in your 4th house. So that is your domestic sector, the foundations of your life, your home, maybe even real estate, property matters, family, children, parents, significant other, all of that. But a lot of work energy with this new moon in particular, something that has to do with work. There could be a new job, new position that's happening for you. Maybe something with health matters as well. Fitness is part of the 6th house. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Pisces get new pets around this time. The 6th house also rules pets. So take advantage. It doesn't matter that Mercury's retrograde either. That doesn't matter at all. This is a new moon. That's a new cycle that's starting for you. Okay, so really, really, really take advantage of this new moon. Now, Mercury retrograde, you see, is going to be retrograde in Virgo. Then halfway through the month, it goes back into Leo. Now, Mercury retrogrades, as we know, sure, travel delays, miscommunication, that's a given. It happens every Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrogrades happen 3 to 4 times a year, but it's a time to reassess. And so with the fact that Saturn and Neptune in your sign, Pisces, is already happening, and Mercury's retrograding as well, this month is a time to reassess things in your life, to reevaluate things. That's what retrogrades are for. And the first half, it may be partnerships, it may be relationships. Mercury and Virgo, retrograde in Virgo, that is your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Second half of the month, Mercury retrograde in Leo, that's your 6th house. So work matters, but just Leo in general could be exes that come back, relationships, even, considering it's a 6th house, maybe colleagues, employees, even doctors and whatnot. But anyway, this is definitely going to be a time to just reassess things. I did a separate Mercury retrograde video on what to expect, what to avoid. I'll leave it at the end of this video. I coincidentally made that last year when Mercury was retrograde in Virgo, so it may really resonate with you. Now, the other thing that is happening is Venus is officially moving into Virgo for most of the month. Now, Venus is in its fall in Virgo. Okay, so remember that Virgo does rule your 7th house. Venus is everything that your heart desires. It's pleasure, it's joy. Virgo has this analytical lens, so there could be a lot of thought that you're putting into relationships, partnerships. Again, that can be work. It can be work and career. It can be love and relationships, whatever resonates with you. But there could be this really, really digging deep, asking yourself really deep questions. Do I love this? Why do I love this? What makes me love this so much? That's Venus and Virgo. Venus and Virgo, I've made the analogy before. It's like you're about to kiss someone's about to kiss you. That person says, wait, stop. Can you tilt your head a little bit? Can you actually brush your hair back for a second? And I'm wearing this type of lipstick, so maybe I'll just kiss you on the cheek. Ooh, the sun came out. Let's take a selfie, but come sit over here. I want to put this plan in front of us. I think that's going to make it look good. That's Venus and Virgo, that analytical lens, really asking a lot of questions, kind of thinking about things that should just be loving and just pleasure. So you're going to feel that energy, especially when it comes to partnerships and relationships. Now, Wednesday, August 7th. Ooh, this is really great. I love this one for you. The sun sextile sign Jupiter. Break out the trumpets and the tambourines. Very optimistic aspect. One of the best days of the month because you see Mercury's conjuncting Venus as well. So your creative energy could be off the charts. This is optimism. This is good fortune. This is expanding your horizons around this time. A lot of new things that you could be curious about that you are bringing into your life around this time as well. And again, a lot of home energy. There's a lot of home energy. Mercury conjuncting Venus. You could get some great news. You could hear news, something communicating with partners, relationships, bosses, colleagues, even people from the past. Remember, Mercury is retrograde at this point. Mercury and Venus both being in Virgo in your 7th house. So really big aspect that, of course, if you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, by the way, that's when I break it down week by week. I pull more cards, we go a little deeper, but a lot deeper in your weekly forecast. Now, Wednesday, August 14th, this is a date you definitely want to circle on your calendar. Mars conjuncting Jupiter. Wow. This is the planet of action, power, drive, with the planet of good fortune, good luck, expansion. This is a powerful aspect. You may feel it a week before. You may feel it a week after. You'll feel it. You'll feel growth and expansion when it comes to your domestic sector. So again, your 4th house, both Mars and Jupiter are here. And so there may be, a lot of y'all may be moving, doing something really big with your home, renovating. Maybe you get a new roommate. There's just going to be some changes, but there's something here that is just working in your favor. And Mars is all about action. Mars wants you to take action. So you may take action to do something with home, with, maybe going to seek a partner if you're single. Maybe you're moving in with someone. Maybe this is the time where you have that confidence. Okay. This is big boss energy with Mars and Jupiter. All right. So really love this for you. Definitely circling. And again, it can be parents, children as well. Just think about the foundations of your life. Now, Pisces. Okay, here we are. Let's get down to business. This is the second half of the month. Again, not all the aspects are here, but these are some of the strongest aspects. After Mars conjuncts Jupiter, you see on Thursday, August 15th, Mars will square Saturn. And maybe you don't, that's why I'm here. Mars and Saturn are the two malefic planets, and this is such a strong aspect. You may feel it for the week, you may feel it for the rest of the month. This is the planet of conflict with the planet of restriction. Yes, when you see this side of Mars, you see the conflict side. So this is where you could start feeling restrictions with your passions. You could maybe even feel conflicted with your passions around this time. I would just work with these energies. Saturn does restrict. Saturn is a planet of limitations as well. Life lessons. That's what Saturn is. So you kind of have to play with Saturn's rules. This is where you may also feel that authority figures around this time are fishing for confrontation. So again, you're gonna smile. You're gonna smile all month, and you're gonna let karma work its magic, because Saturn is also karma. Now that's the other thing. Sure, you're gonna have this test. You're gonna feel a little bit of a squeeze around this time, but Saturn rewards you. If you pass Saturn's test, you're gonna be fine. Mars is definitely coming in hot here, so just continue to pursue your goals. Don't let anything get in. Don't let anyone, first of all, dictate your feelings with all these authorities that, should that arise, maybe not seeing eye to eye with some other people, just continue down your path. Don't let anything hinder your personal growth, your spiritual growth as well. Remember, Saturn is in your sign. So this is really going to affect you. And you may be asking a lot of big questions. You may be reassessing a lot of your life at this point, okay? Especially with fourth house activity as well, with Mars and Jupiter there. So this may be a time where you may feel a squeeze when it comes to something that has to do with a home or family, or the fourth house is like your comfort zone. And so there may be a squeeze. Now, over the weekend, August 17th, 18th, you see that Mercury will square Uranus, Venus will oppose Saturn, Venus will square Jupiter. There's a lot of squares and oppositions mid-month. And you see they're all clustered together. That's why I just want to give you a heads up. Mercury squaring Uranus, yes, there may be some unexpected news that comes around this time. A little bit of unexpected news. Think about that full moon in Capricorn that we had July 21st, when we had Mercury squaring Uranus that time as well. So there could be something that resonates from around that full moon in Capricorn. Venus opposite Saturn. This is definitely not a time to start a relationship. Or even making a long-lasting commitment. You could do it any other day. Just don't do it around this time, because for you especially, remember Saturn and Pisces, that's in your sign. Venus and Virgo, 7th house, partnerships and relationships. And this is an opposition. So you see how active Saturn is, by the way. You see how active Saturn is. Saturn, limitations, restrictions, the planet of hard knocks, but also remember, Saturn does reward you, because Saturn is karma. This is a time with Saturn retrograde, by the way, Mercury retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Neptune retrograde, asking yourself, where do I want to be a month from now? What am I learning here from the squeeze that I feel? Remember, Saturn wants you to have a takeaway from this. The other thing is, with Saturn retrograde, you could be asking, what are limitations that I have to work with? What are limitations that I may be putting in front of myself, right? Saturn is the fun police. To be honest, Saturn is the fun police. You could be out playing volleyball with your friends on the beach. Y'all are listening to Modest Mouse. I don't know, whatever you do. Saturn's coming around. Saturn's saying, no fun. No fun right now. Saturn wants discipline. Saturn wants discipline. So kind of just taking a little bit of that fun away. So remember, you're just going to smile. You're going to say, listen, this is fine. This is fine because this squeeze, I'm going to learn something and it's just going to make me stronger. It's going to make me stronger and I'm going to be rewarded. Remember, Saturn is all about karma. So just continue to manifest. Continue to manifest. And listen, I say this all the time. You already are. You're already vibrating. We're all made of energy. You're already vibrating. That's what manifestation is. It's high vibrations, high frequencies that you want to seek. Okay. So with these squeezes, they could be trying to pull you into this low energy frequency. You're not going to have that. It is, you know what it is? It's these old beliefs. It's these patterns. It's these blockages that get in your way. Okay. That's what brings your frequency down. You want to overcome them and continue to move down your path, and you're going to be absolutely fine. You're going to pass Saturn's test. You've had Saturn in your sign for quite a bit, for some time now. And so you already get it. You already get these, what Saturn's all about. So you're going to be fine. You're going to tell Saturn, squeeze me. Squeeze me as much as you want. I've got this. All right, Pisces. Now, Monday, August 19th, we've got a full moon in Aquarius. You see, this is when Jupiter squares Saturn. So you see Mars and Jupiter squaring Saturn again in your fourth house. You have Sun squaring Uranus as well. I know it's not here. There wasn't enough room, but Sun squaring Uranus coming right after Mercury square Uranus. There really could be something here that is surprising. Uranus is also breakthroughs. Have this breakthrough for yourself. Full moons, as you know, illuminate, culminate. They bring things to the surface, but a turning point. There's going to be a shift. You're going to feel this shift. It's going to be something that may be on a really big spiritual level for you. You may even have some really big intuitive insights around this time. Remember, Aquarius does rule your 12th house. And that is intuition. That is the subconscious. Pluto being an Aquarius, Pluto natively rules the 8th house. So there is that depth. So you could go really deep this day, really thinking about your future, thinking about what you want, thinking about what you really need to let go. Actually think about we had a new moon in Aquarius that corresponds to this full moon that was back February 9th. Of this year. If you want to think about something that started around that time, it could be ending around this time now. And with these Saturn squares, there could be something here. Again, it's in your sign where you are learning something about yourself. Now, Jupiter square Saturn, Jupiter expands, as you know. Saturn restricts. Be flexible. Remember, this is a month that may be testing your patience. It is a month where you want to practice patience as well. Jupiter, so optimistic, but then remember, Saturn wants discipline. So you got wiggle room. You can have fun. You definitely can have fun, but Saturn, again, it wants a little bit of that discipline energy and wants you to learn something here. Wants you to learn something. There is this life lesson, but don't forget, Pisces, you create your reality. Okay. You create your reality. You make your life meaningful. So keep that in mind. These challenges that you may feel around this time that may be about your identity, because this is in your sign. These challenges make you stronger in the end, like I said. Now, on the 22nd of August, we officially move into Virgo season. So now you've got a lot of focus on partnerships and relationships. And we'll talk more about Virgo season later when I pull more cards. Last week of August, Tuesday, August 27th, Venus trine Uranus. This is really special. You especially, there could be some surprising news you hear around this time. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus in your third house of communication, the messages and whatnot. So there could be some important conversation you have, but also just a big breakthrough. And it could have to do with love. It can have to do with money as well as creativity. Mercury officially goes direct. And then Thursday, August 29th, 29th, Venus trining Pluto. This is really special. It's not here. It's not on the whiteboard. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Venus trining Pluto. So this is all about relationships. One thing about this, Venus is moving into Libra this day. Venus does a lot better in Libra. Venus rules Libra. And so Venus is at home in Libra. You will feel Venus in Libra more in September. It's happening at the end of the month, but wow, that's really, really amazing and really special. So for y'all, this is, when I say intimacy and romance, huge. Okay, huge. When I say money, huge, because remember, Libra rules your 8th house, which is like I said, Pluto is a native ruler anyway. And we're talking about Venus here, so love, relationships, money, creativity. Let's get started, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you for August 2024 for Pisces and Pisces rising and Pisces moon. All right, Pisces, let's do it. See what's going on for you for this month. All right, Pisces. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. Can you tell? Like, my voice is completely gone. I have this unexpected trip that I have to take, and I need to do all y'all's readings before I leave. So this is, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get the next one. I hope you can hear me. All right, so Pisces, let's get started. I do a traditional cultic cross spread, by the way. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, Pisces. All right, so, yeah, okay. You got a month ahead. Really great month. There's definitely going to be some shakeups and surprises you may not see coming, which is always really fun for me to say because I'm telling you now, so you may have an idea that it's coming. But wow, this is big. This is really, really big, actually. Let's get started. You got the Four of Cups. You got the Four of Cups, which is a card that is saying that there may be something moving into this month where you're just like, okay, something came through, and I'm just like, meh. Remember, you're going to be reassessing a lot this month with all these retrogrades. So, the other thing that I want to remind you is way from the beginning, I told you this is a month of gratitude and holding on to that gratitude. And the Four of Cups, I say this card is testing your gratitude. You see him sitting under the tree, the hand of spirit offering him a fourth cup. He's already got three. And so big questions here. One, is he grateful? Right? You see his arms crossed, and he's just crossing off his heart. And that's the hand of spirit. The hand of spirit only appears in the aces. The hand of spirit is special. It only appears in the aces other than this card. So have that gratitude, okay? Even if there's some things that come through and you're just like, remember, be grateful. There's, the kid that pressed all the buttons in the elevator. Just don't go like this. Go like, okay, I'm going to smile, and I'm going to think about the things that that I'm grateful for in my life. All right. Now, the other message that's coming through energetically, there could be too much of a good thing. There could be something that it's something that's brought you a lot of joy. It's almost like something's reaching its expiration date for y'all. Okay, so keep that in mind. There may be something, and you're just like, okay, all right, I don't know. That kind of energy is coming through as well. The good news, you got the star in the heart of your spread. Keep in mind, this is a monthly reading, not a weekly reading. You got the star, the card of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, the stars aligning for you. This is a card of wisdom and healing and faith. And faith is trust, right? So having this trust in everything working out for you. And there's a sense of fertility and growth here and strength as well. In fact, it's card 17. 1 7 equals 8th. Referencing the strength card now, and you see the 8 stars. They're all 8 pointed. Again, another reference. 8, by the way, in numerology is success. It's prosperity. This is going to be a month. Everything's changing for you this month, Pisces. You're going to be in a completely different place than you were, let's say, 2 months ago. I would even say, think about, with everything that's been happening, think about as far back as April, when we had that new moon solar eclipse in Aries.
And then just to give you a little spoiler alert, we have an eclipse in your sign coming up. We'll talk about that later. You have the Empress in your challenge area. It seems like there may be someone, when I say there's going to be a squeeze and possible not seeing eye to eye with some people, yes, there may be someone you don't see eye to eye with this month. And it could be someone who, the biggest energy that's coming through is you may see someone kind of not really like with the program, someone who's very blasé. I would even go as far as saying maybe you may see them as being lazy in some circumstances as well. Again, it could be work related. That could really get you fired up. Okay, so that's a big energy coming through. The other thing is, well, with the Empress in your challenge area, there is that sense of there's an aspect that I was going to talk about later, but it is happening this month. I think where is it? It's going to be It's going to be mid-month as well, but it's Venus squaring Jupiter. So that's I did talk about the weekend of August 17th, 18th. And that's just an aspect, again, clustered with all these other squares and oppositions where you may want to feel overindulgent or in something. And so just be mindful of that, not spending too much money on this or, not overindulging. Anyway, but that's really the other thing. The other thing is like, yes, there could be something that in terms of partnerships and relationships, there may be something there where you're not seeing eye to eye with someone that's a partner in career and work or love and romance, especially with the Empress here. Now you have the Two of Pentacles in your crown. You're going to be making decisions, and it's going to be something that has to do with work. It's going to have to do with money. We work for money, right? So there is definitely going to be a little bit of, is this what I want? You may change things already. I already told you that for me, I feel that a lot of y'all may have already made changes. If not, you definitely will this month. With this type of month, you're definitely going to make some changes. The other thing is you may prioritize something more than something else, okay? And it's going to be part of this new journey of yours, or a journey that's already begun. So keep that in mind. You want to find that balance either way. Second, and then you also have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups in the root of your spread. And so two things here. First things first, you got the Five of Cups. This is someone who is looking at the spilled cups. There's nothing you can do. The cups are spilled. However, all he has to do is turn around. There's two full cups behind him, okay? Two full cups behind him. And so this is someone that's holding on to the past. That's already happened. You can't fix that. It's already happened. You've got to pick up these cups and move forward. And so this is a lot of emotional healing as well. There could be something that you did. Well, look at what's happening here, actually. There could be a sense of, so there could be something that happens this month where you feel that squeeze. There could be something that happened that you may not be happy about, okay? And so remember, you've got to have that gratitude because you've got the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. So first things first, have that gratitude, vibrate at a high frequency, and you're going to attract the things that you want, the emotions that you want, the feelings that you want. Secondly, the other thing that I was going to say is it kind of seems like some of y'all may do something that you may end up I shouldn't have done that. All right. So just be very mindful with these squares in your sign, Pisces, starting mid-month. Last thing. Yes, there's 3 messages coming through. Don't forget that retrogrades this month, so there could be something that does come up from the past, and it is something that stirs some emotions in you, okay? But it's really interesting. I'm going to clarify something here that is happening, and I'm getting this really strong intuitive energy about it, but this is really fun. Okay, yeah, you get the King of Wands. So Exciting. So yes, so there definitely could be something here with work is a big energy coming through. King of Wands, he is like the entrepreneur. This is epitome of fire. This is very transformative king. He can just like that. Just like that. You see, he's got the salamander at his feet representing transformation. He's got the Ouroboros in his throne representing transformation. When I say he's an entrepreneur, this is going to resonate strongly with you because you even see, like, did I say he's Leo? He's Leo. You even see the lions in his throne. So remember, Leo rules your sixth house of work, like your sense of duty, the process of work, colleagues, things like that. So some of y'all it just seems like there's some shifts in career for a lot of y'all. Some of y'all may regret it if you didn't make go with your gut with something. Okay, go with your gut and have that gratitude. But there really could be something here where it seems like you may. So you see the spilled cups here? I'm intuitively getting a sense that y'all kicked over the cups. Some of y'all may have kicked these cups over and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I should have done that. Trust your intuition. If you need to kick over those cups, do it, but just keep moving forward, okay? That bridge connects the past and the future. Remember, a lot of these energies is reassessing things, thinking about your future, all right? Now, but you see, you're going to be fine as long as you look up and move forward. Now, you also have the tower in your future. And so very interesting. There is going to be a moment, like I said, something unexpected, this is a card where you can see a lot of chaos. Things are a little wild here. The lightning striking the crown off the tower. Lightning. We're talking about Uranus here. Uranus is very active in your third house. That is communication. It's also siblings, aunts, uncles, neighbors as well. So remember, you've got a lot of family stuff happening. There could be some news, but it's also short distance travel. So there could be something there. Maybe not even, maybe like plans fell through. Mercury is retrograde for the month, but the tower moment, it doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. So remember what I said about Saturn. Saturn with the squares, life lessons. You got to work with Saturn's rules, and then you will be rewarded. Same thing with the tower. There's something that's not working, okay? And you're going to have this tower moment, and then you can see, or it opens the path that you need to be on. What comes after the tower? The star. Interesting, right? Interesting. And so there's things aligning for you. There is this potential you're going to be moving into, but again, it just feels like you want this. I'm going to do one more clarifier here. That is the biggest energy coming through. Look at your entire spread. It just seems like you may want this big change. Kind of like, what is it? The phoenix rising from the ashes kind of energy. That's what Pluto is. Well, there you go. That card flipped over as a 401. So yeah, it seems like some of y'all really, really want to make this change. Like you really feel it in your bones that you will really, it's like someone who is saying, I quit and storms out the office. Maybe not the best way to do it, right? Maybe not the best way to do it. When you have that gratitude, you're vibrating at a higher frequency. That's the way to do it, right? Okay. But anyway, you see that, some of y'all, there could be some big moments that happen for you this month that bring you all this success. Honestly, you got this star, you have the 401s after the tower. This is speaking of partnerships and relationships. You see the couple here. Okay. There could be a lot of movement in terms of love and romance, maybe getting a proposal, maybe getting married, maybe meeting someone and or going the next level, as in you go from dating to moving in together. But wands are also not only your passions, your ambitions, but work related, career related. Remember, you got the King of Wands as well. And so it could be getting a promotion, maybe starting your own business, maybe getting a new job. But there's a lot to celebrate in the future after this tower moment. And again, it just feels like a lot of y'all want it. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness. Pisces. If you like this reading, by the way, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I want to know what's going on. Pisces, this is big. And you know, I love y'all. Thanks so much for being here. And again, I'm sorry about my voice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna play this game, Pisces. You're obviously really good. Let's get started. You got the Page of Pentacles. So yeah. It's mind on your money, money on your mind. That is gotta be something that may resonate with a lot of Pisces this month. But again, there's this new something, this shiny new something that you're going after. Now, the Page of Pentacles, this is double earth. Pages are earth, Pentacles are earth. So very earthbound, very grounded, very rooted. Remember, with all this Virgo energy, okay? So very earthy, very earthy. Page of Pentacles, look how compelled he is by that pentacle. Clear skies. This is beautiful. This is great. So a lot of y'all, in terms of, you know, if you want to use the term manifesting, yes, you want something new. That is what you want. Remember, I said some of y'all are just like, I'm just, maybe this has reached this, expiration date, point of fatigue. There's something new, and everything is aligning for you this month. All right, so continue down that path. Now, Knight of Pentacles, and the other thing with the Two of Pentacles here, or sorry, Knight of Swords, but the Two of Pentacles here, yeah, again, I think I mentioned it earlier. Some of y'all just maybe adjusting to maybe like a new job, even if you maybe have your own agency. It just could be like maybe you get a couple more clients, or just adjusting and remember, balancing things out. Now, the Knight of Swords, really great in your external factors area. It seems like there is someone that is part of you along this journey this month, someone that could be really inspiring, really motivating to you. This is someone who is the Knight of Swords. This is putting words into action. Swords are the mental suit, communication, logic, processing, thinking, having conversations, things like that. This is bold and fearless energy. Okay. Knight of Swords is Gemini, by the way. Could be a Gemini, could be a Gemini rising, could be Gemini moon. Remember, with the fact that the Knight of Swords is Gemini, you got Mars and Jupiter there in your fourth house. So there could be a lot of movement, conversations regarding things that have to do with your domestic sector. Like I said earlier, this is fearless energy. Okay, nothing can stop him. Six of Pentacles, I love this. Okay, so this is that gratitude. This is that generosity of spirit, of giving. All right, giving to the point where things are balanced. All right, so it's not like giving. If you do that, you've got nothing. Right, so knowing that balance, and it can be. It doesn't have to be Pentacles. Pentacles is money and wealth, but like I said, your physical reality. But there's a lot of spirituality with this card as well. But yeah, if you're in a position where you feel like you want that support and that, well, there you go. All right. But some of y'all may want to be that person where you want people to recognize you are there for them as well. All right. So that's coming through energetically. Like, you are the rock, you're reliable, people can depend on you. And I love that. There is this sense of selflessness that's coming up. And then lastly, the Six of Wands. In your final outcome, this is getting recognized. This is honors, achievements. This is confidence. This is that action do you know why this happened? That self-belief, okay? That self-value that I talked about earlier with Saturn being in your sign. There's a lot of just you at work here, you making these big changes in your life. But this is rising above. It's rising above, again, being recognized, honors, achievements, victory. You're absolutely good. Let's break it down, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you every week. All right. So the first week of where am I? Okay, the first week of there we are. Did I? Yeah, okay. So the first week of sorry, I'm so scattered at this point. First week of August. All right. So, yes, new moon in Leo. Love this new moon for you. Again, I would not be surprised if some of y'all start new work, get new work, start maybe even a side hustle, do something new with your career, get a promotion. There's something here. And again, there could be something with health and fitness and wellness and pets, even something with your everyday activities, or it could be this shift that you feel. Shift. Venus enters a Virgo. So again, that emphasis on partnerships and relationships. I said shift to begin with. It's just, I don't know if it's because of my voice that is gone, like 40% there. Mercury goes retrograde. Now, Mercury's going retrograde in Virgo. So, yes, relationships, partnerships, it can be career, it can be love, whatever one-on-one relationship resonates with you. But just the fact that Mercury is in its domicile, in its rulership, and exalted, a lot of sixth house activity here as well. So, you could really feel it in the first week. This, again, that selflessness, that service to others, a lot of focus on work as well, maybe colleagues, and again, people coming up from the past. And then you have the sun, sextile Jupiter. Okay, very optimistic aspect. There's going to be a lot of growth here. Even material possessions, you could be getting things. You could be getting things, which is really nice. Mercury conjuncting Venus, absolutely amazing. This is all about love and money, creativity, maybe just really heightened for you at this time. In terms of through a lens of partnerships and relationships. Remember, these two planets are in Virgo. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the first week of August. Oh, look at you go. You got the Knight of Pentacles. That's very nice. Very nice that you got the Knight of Pentacles. First, Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, by the way. So very, very interesting. Again, your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. This is all about commitment. This is in it to win it. This is that patience too. He's the most patient knight. Knights are very active. You see, you've got another knight here. Let me just show you. All the knights, they're on a mission. They're on a journey. They're moving fast. Not this knight. Okay. Knight of Cups is a different thing, but he's still going. This is, he's sown his seeds. He's going to reap his rewards. Doesn't matter how long it takes. This is that commitment, okay? And it can be with money. There could be something here with money. There could be something here with work. Something that you've invested in, okay? Really, really nice energy. Now, second week of August, Mars conjuncting Jupiter on August 14th. This is absolutely amazing. Circle it in your calendar. There's going to be a lot of expansion, a lot of growth, maybe even you making new goals, seeing expansion and growth in goals that you're already moving toward. This is success. This is feeling that drive in success. Like you will feel compelled to do something really big and enormous. It's a very inspiring aspect. And again, you may feel it a week before, a week after. Now, Mercury will go retrograde in Leo at this point. We've got Mars squaring Saturn. Remember, there are some life lessons that Saturn wants you to take away with you for your journey moving forward. Keep your frequencies high. Now, Mercury, because now we have Mercury squaring Uranus as well. One thing that I really love is on the 18th, the Sun conjuncting Mercury. So we have a Mercury Kazemi. It's going to be happening in Leo. So this is that refresh. This is Mercury being in the heart of the Sun. Total cleansing, clarity is what it is. So if you feel like there has been a little bit of confusion, not seeing like the full picture, this is when you're like, okay, I see it now. I just wiped the lens off, my camera screen, and I can see everything, and I have this awareness. Venus will be opposite Saturn, and Venus will also square Jupiter this week. So loaded week. Let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the second week of August. You got the Ace of Swords. So that's very nice. It's actually really big. This is break. And that's what, with the Mercury Kazemi, that could be really big for you as well. It's that breakthrough, having a mental breakthrough. Okay. Especially if there's been, remember, a lot of things that may be a little confusing for you or a little bit like, okay, I didn't expect this squeeze to be in this capacity or whatnot. This is just boom, breakthrough. I wouldn't be surprised if you do have important conversations. I wouldn't be surprised if you have big moments in conversations, communication, even learning something new. There really is something there. It seems like you really, really want it. A lot of victory in the Ace of Swords. I mean, that's true perception, by the way. So this is also being honest with yourself about a lot of things. But aces, remember, these new beginnings, aces, new cycles, new opportunities. Wouldn't be surprised if there may be some contracts that come about. Take a look, take a gander. You might, go back and forth on it, okay, until the end of the month. But that's really great. There's going to be this something new's happening for you here. A lot of victory, a lot of peacemaking too, okay, FYI. If you haven't been seeing eye to eye with someone. Now, third week of August, Monday 19th, full moon in Aquarius. Now we've got Jupiter, which, by the way, is your ruler, right? Your square traditional. Now squaring Saturn in your sign as well. So this is going to be big for you. You're going to be asking a lot of big questions. This is where you may feel that squeeze. The role that I play in my work, in my career, in my family, in my community, my neighborhood, in a global scale for the collective. You may be having those moments. Full moons illuminate. Don't forget that. But Aquarius is this radical, revolutionary, rebellious energy. It's all about that freedom. It's happening. This full moon in Aquarius. There is the end of a cycle, a new cycle beginning. Thursday, August 22nd, we officially move into Virgo season. So yes, now really big energy on partnerships and relationships. This is also daily activities and, again, health. You may have some focus there. Venus will square Mars on the same day. We love it when Venus and Mars gets along. This is a square. Listen, Venus wants compromise. Venus is just being very diplomatic. So keep that in mind. Of course, we'll talk more about this in your weekly forecast. And on the 23rd, Mercury will sextile Mars. This is absolutely amazing. So now you see that everything is like shifting with all these great aspects that we're about to move into. But this is, again, really big. There could be something big here in terms of home for you. There could be something here in terms of, again, your daily activities. But I would not be surprised if, coming after the Ace of Swords as well, something with communication, something with the way that you're processing things. You could even be negotiating around this time, but this is just a lot of passion and a lot of drive. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the third week of August. Oh my gosh. You're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. I absolutely love this for you. I mean, come on. Come on. You just got the Two of Cups. So when I talk about partnerships and relationships and how that may be a big theme for you this month, there you go. So when I say there may be some agreement, communication, contract, so there's something there. There's something there. And now you have your affirmation with the Two of Cups, two souls inhabiting one body, two people merging, two people that this is love transcending time and space itself. This is a lot of healing energy. So that came up earlier. I said that, right? Peacemaking as well. This could also be platonic. And I say that because you even see the caduceus in between them. So it's this very old alchemical symbol. But it also is in modern times, like the universal medical symbol. It's healing is what it is. And it's this driving life force between these two entities. You even see the winged lion, a lot of passion here. But anyway, it can be platonic as well. FYI, can be platonic if you are not here for love. I mean, wow, this is huge. But there is, expect this bonding with another person. And it can be whatever resonates with you. It can also be self-love. All right. This is going to be really special. Very special here. Now, okay, last week of August, Tuesday, August 27th, Venus trining Uranus. So there you go. That's really special. That's really, really nice. This is having those breakthroughs in love and money, relationships, creativity as well. Uranus is all about breakthroughs, also surprises, the unexpected. But this is a trine. It's so special. It's so nice. Mercury will go direct. So Mercury officially goes direct, no longer retrograde. We've got Venus moving into Libra and Venus trining Pluto. This is love. This is power. This is happening Thursday, August 29th. This is the power of love. It's a very strongly joyful aspect. Deep feelings in love, in relationships, intimacy. Again, it can be platonic for you as well. And it can be money. This is a big money aspect, really big money aspect. So investments may be a really big thing. And again, investments that can have to do with money, wealth, new career, things like that, things like that, but also investments in a relationship. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the last week of August. Stop it. You're good. Yeah, listen, that change that you are seeking, there's there's this really strong thirst for it that I'm picking up, this urge. There's this things need to change in my life this month. And you may be really, really hitting home, like really driving it. I mean, you're in a private jet at this point. You're going boom, boom. Like, this is great. This is great. Anyway, Magician, final outcome, or the last week. So, again, there may be something new brewing in your life this month, and you will take no for an answer. That is the energy that I was feeling earlier. Like, this needs to happen. My life needs to change. I will make it happen. And even if there is, when you look at your entire spread, should something happen that you may see, in the moment could see unfavorably, if you do, get, I don't know, your company has a layoff, or you get, your partner says, I need to take a break. Whatever it is, look at what's on the other side for you. And so don't just hang in there. This is Saturn testing you. That's all. Okay. Magician, the power to manifest anything he wants, anything. You see, he's got all tools in tarot at his disposal. The cups, the pentacles, wands, the swords, whatever you want. Is it money? Is it emotional? Is it love? Is it your passion? Is it career? Whatever you want, you're going to have that power. You're going to have that power. This new journey is starting for you. This absolutely new, brand new journey. Stars aligning for you. Things are moving in this place of celebration, victory, recognition, success. You're good. You're absolutely good. Pisces, I'm very happy for you. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be an amazing month. And yeah, sure, there may be something where, again, but you're going to be fine. Pisces, thanks so much. If you like this reading, it would be great if you'd like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on next week. We will go deeper in these aspects. And that's it. Pisces, y'all are amazing. And there you go, my Pisces tattoo. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.